Yo, people, big up, big up, big up. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bands, and I don't know why this camera zoomed in so much, but let me switch me and Casey quickly. There. So, yeah, no, this is the three-man cell. It's a bit different this time. Obviously, some of you lot have seen it before in the daytime stream, but yeah, as you can see just below here, we are up and running. We've had a lot of technical difficulties today, so that's why the show's delayed by about 20 minutes. So, apologies for that, but we are here. We are back. Man, okay, so is your connection good? You hear us? You good?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I'm blessed.
Yeah, good. Man, what are we saying? What are we saying? You know, Tuesday, big game on the weekend. A lot of big shows coming up on the channel as well, especially on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? What you man telling me, man? How you been?
Good,
Bro,
man. Good.
had
Just
the good news. Yeah, go on. I'll let you go first, and I'll tell you my good news.
I have been on my patch out kind of rain for the last couple weeks, but he has a real chance to be able to prove some people wrong today, especially myself.
Interesting stuff. Love that. And obviously, Casey, what you telling me, man? You telling me?
No, I'm blessed. Obviously, I would say had a favourable Champions League draw. Not to say it's the easiest or take it for granted, but yeah, had a good Champions League draw. So yeah, just looking forward to my upcoming game against yourself, which we'll get on to close, further down the week as we pass these Carabao Cup games and everything. But yeah, man, it's been a good week, top of the league. It's blessed. It's good outside. It's good.
Of course. What was I gonna say? Well, listen, people, you guys know what to do. It's nice and early. There's already 44 people in the house, and we've got 2 minutes into the video. So again, up the numbers. Make sure you're telling a friend to tell a friend. Today, I thought we'll turn this into a little call-in show. So obviously, the link is in the pinned chat if you guys want to join. We already know this. If you're a long-time member of the panel, or if you're a long-time supporter of the show, you'll know that members do get priority. So if you're a member, you just go straight to the front of the line. So you know what I'm saying? You got that wristband and all that good stuff. Again, if you are joining the show as well, please make sure your camera is on. We don't want to get that demonetized. Some crazy stuff just be popping on the screen. So please show your face just for safety reasons. We don't want to. You know what I'm saying? We got some of the young G's watching this, so we don't want to spread the wrong message. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So big up Mr. Link with the first super chat of the day as well. He says, in the office or else I would. Don't worry, bro. Absolutely fine. We know you support the channel all the time as well, man. We'll try to get more of these shows done as well. I'll try to bring up the calling show, especially on Friday, because it gives everyone a chance to kind of say what they want to say. So big up Mr. Link. Big up Kingsmano in the chat as well. Tyrell's here. Ed's here. Honestly's here as well. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we're smashing the like button. We gained a lot of subscribers recently, so we're back on our speedy shit. So people, make sure we are subscribing to the channel and getting us all the way to 7,300 subs. We're about 28 subscribers away. So again, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel and join in on the BS, join in on the banter, and yeah, just come kick it with the man there, man. That's what this channel is all about. So again, a few things to talk about today. Obviously, Toney reportedly wants Arsenal over Chelsea. He wants Arsenal over Chelsea and has expressed his desire to join Arsenal as well during the transfer window. And of course, Eddie Nketiah could be going the other way with a price range of about 40 million over to Brentford, most likely offering him starting football or first team football in the first 11, which he isn't quite getting at Arsenal, but we'll have to see on that one. And of course, this is also the Carabao Cup preview where we're going to have a look at some of the lineups. Chelsea will be playing Newcastle today in about an hour and a bit. Everton will be taking on Fulham, I believe, at Goodison Park, I believe. And of course, Port Vale versus Middlesbrough. So, and of course, tomorrow we have Liverpool versus West Ham at Anfield. So, if Liverpool was to go through, Port Vale. I need that Port Vale. I need that Port Vale draw. You know what I'm saying? I need that Port Vale golden ticket.
It's on the other side, actually. We would play Port Vale. You play the other side.
It's on your side.
We've already did the draw.
So basically,
Port Vale, no matter what, you'll play either Everton or Fulham.
So basically, what you're trying to tell me is you managers. If
we win today, we in the final, pretty much.
You're basically in the final.
That's
so shit. That's so shit.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, they picked the draw. They picked the bracket after the last round.
Fam,
on our side is the Port Vale.
Bro, fam, if Chelsea scum their way to the final, If you man scum your way to a final with this shit football,
We on some Manchester United last year shit. That's what's
That's what I
gonna
was
end
just
up
about
happening.
to say. United had the same shit last year, bro. They had,
Mhm.
all their games at home, stinky teams up until the final. Like,
Yep.
I
Well,
mean,
we got to play Newcastle, but other than that, and we had to play Brighton. We beat Brighton as well. So
yeah, no. You've had a harder run.
yeah,
You've had a harder run.
Yeah.
United, all their games were at home. They were playing the likes of, teams that aren't in our league up until I think it was the final, the semi-finals.
yeah, semifinals.
Half decent. Yeah. So
No, I mean, but Newcastle's fully healthy, other than Isak. Pretty much, Isak and Pope is pretty much what they don't have out there. So I think Harvey Barnes is also the other one that was injured, but he's been injured. So it's going to be full strength. It's going to be full strength Newcastle for the most part.
Yeah,
be a good game, bro.
So Poch, show me something. Show me something, my guy. Show me something.
He needs to
show me something. Because the Poch out gang just keeps on growing. So show me something, my guy. That's all I gotta say.
Well, again, first of all, people, again, make sure you smash the like button. The first thing, the first kind of topic I want to run is the Ivan Toney thing in it. Just because we have Casey and, of course, we have Joe, who obviously respectively Arsenal and Chelsea fans, and obviously it's Ivan Toney. The tug of war seems to be between Arsenal and Chelsea at the moment for his signature. Do you man kind of believe what's in the papers? Do you think Ivan Toney generally does prefer Arsenal? Or do you feel like it's kind of we're inflating things and, do you reckon Chelsea's pulling power money-wise and contract-wise might be something that can maybe turn his head the other way? What do you man kind of make of this Ivan Toney situation? Because it's a bit like a weird one to me because January.
I think if you want my honest opinion about the whole thing, Arsenal's striker option list is probably Toney, Osimhen as 1-2 as who they would want, and then ours is the opposite way around. So it's we're both going for our number one targets, and the guys who have had the most legwork on each one of these teams, each one of these players, you can see that Arsenal has had more legwork for Toney than Chelsea has, and Chelsea has more legwork for Osimhen than Arsenal has. It's been like that for the last probably I would say 2-3 months realistically. And you can see it with the links of the players that are being made for the teams that are listed for each team. For our team, for Napoli and Osimhen, Broja and Matson are linked to Napoli. And then for KC, obviously, as you said, Nketiah has been linked to Brentford. So it just seems like the legwork for the Toney deal for us kind of was pushed to the side to try to get Victor. So that's just the way that I've seen it over the last couple of months. I feel like we just didn't make him a priority realistically. But kudos to Arsenal because it's a perfect striker that they need. It's the exact striker they need. So
I think partly I hear partly what you're saying in terms of I do think that out of the two for Chelsea, your main one was Osimhen, and I do think Arsenal's vice versa. But I think if you look at it also, I why wouldn't Toney want to join Arsenal over Chelsea right now, especially right now? Obviously, we don't want to take too much recency into it because Chelsea's not in a good place and Arsenal is, so it's easy to say that. But I've ever since I've seen Toney at Brentford, so what's that, 3 years now or two about 3 years
2.5 years ish,
yeah, ever since I've seen him at Brentford, from the day I've seen him, I've said this guy is an Arsenal player. This guy is gonna be, his next club has to be Arsenal.
Wow, he just I didn't expect you to say that.
For me, Toney is just everything that I like in a striker. He can hold up play, he's good in the box, he's not slow, he's powerful, he's got a good shot on him, he can finish. For me, Toney, and then he has that personality that he believes in himself as well. And you need that as a striker, especially as a number 9 at our club. We haven't had that, a striker that truly believes in himself in a while. So
that personality, that want
he
need to get goals.
Yeah, he wants to get goals. That's his main aim, nothing else, And man, it's been a while. So when I've seen Toney, I've always been like, this guy could be great at Arsenal. And it could hopefully come true. Hopefully.
Yeah. I think it's honestly like if I were to pick a striker for Arsenal to try to go for to like really give you a different profile to Jesus, it's literally Toney is the example of it. Like he's like the exact example. Now, am I upset about it? A tad bit, because I really do like Toney. Like I really, really, really do like Toney. But I also, like I also question a little bit like I guess the big thing for me is like you can take the risk of him of the situation, right? Where Chelsea in this situation, we need this whoever we bring in to bang, right? This guy, pause. If we like with you guys, you still got Jesus, right? Like you still have like Jesus as an option, who is still competent striker who still can get the job done. Where with us, it's like even though Jackson has more goals than Jesus, it's like the amount that is being brought to the team is different. So it's like it's literally so if Osimhen, I mean, and if Toney's been out for we all know he's been out with his gambling shit for what now, like 6 months, 8 months, right? So it's like if he comes in and doesn't bang right away, it's not too big of a deal for Arsenal. You still got other options that that could still help you, right? Where with Chelsea, it's like we're going back to Nico Jackson.
I think that's what's throwing Chelsea off as well.
Yeah,
if I'm honest, I think that because you need instant success, Chelsea right now. They need someone that, like you said, Jackson has scored 8 Premier League goals, so it's not the worst tally if you look at it on paper. But
I don't think he's a bad striker either.
Yeah, I don't. I just think that he's got unnecessary amount of pressure because because Chelsea didn't do more in the striker department. I think that just Jackson alone it's like the Højlund situation at United, similar to the sense that not in terms of money wise, but
I was just gonna say because you got to look at that. That's a little bit of a different situation. When you spend 60, it's like you expect a little bit more than a guy that you spent 30 on, right?
Yeah, but Jackson. But my point being that both of them were kind of brought in to be the basically the main man. Maybe Jackson might not end up being the main man because he was that cheap, so you could afford to go in, and if he doesn't work out, cool, we'll go January or summer and get 100 million.
I do think Jackson may be a winger though. I just he played winger at Villarreal last year a lot. Like I just think he may be a winger. Like he's a bit
clunky for me. He's a bit clunky to be a winger for me, and I don't know, just a little bit clunky. I feel like with Jackson as well, you guys are in kind of a position where again he's getting more pressure simply because of where Chelsea are. I think if Chelsea was sitting 6th in the table or they're sitting 5th in the table and Jackson has 8 goals, I think we're talking about how we're more talking about his potential than his shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? With Højlund, all we hear about is his potential.
Yeah.
And not about his shortcomings because United are 6th. So or 7th. Do you know what I mean? They're not in the worst points tally they've ever been. So it's like, man are talking about, look at his potential rather than what's going on right now. With Chelsea, because you man are 10th/12th, it's what's going on right now. That's everything that matters right now. Now. Even though it kind of needs to be a process and it's kind of obvious that it has to be a process with what's going on. I think it's quite unfair on Jackson, the pressure he gets compared to some of the other strikers that have come in the Premier League. But for me, 8 Premier League goals isn't like bad.
Jackson probably will
goals.
15 goals.
He's on track for 16 goals this season.
Yeah, he'll probably get 15 goals this year. Like, no doubt. Like, I would not be surprised if he's somewhere around 20 in the end, GEA total. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 15 and 5. Like, that's where I think he could easily be there.
He's shut the haters up kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Casey, if he gets 16 goals in the Prem and Chelsea finish like 8th, you think man are gonna be looking at Jackson like he's the problem? You think, bro, like man are gonna start going, well, hold on a minute. What if this is a fan's first season? Like, what happens? So when it comes to improving and working on your craft over in preseason and really gelling properly, could this be the guy we saw in preseason? The Jackson we saw in preseason, you know what I'm saying? The baby Drogba that everyone wants to talk about. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and then of course Nkunku there. That's why I say Jackson he's on track for 15-16 because Nkunku is going to give him more chances. He's back in the squad now. He's fit.
Montel,
he'll get 20 minutes today. He'll get 20 minutes today. Nkunku.
Yeah. Hopefully, I want to see Nkunku play.
Yeah, that's what Poch said at least. Poch said in his press conference yesterday that Nkunku will get at least around 20 minutes today. So
yeah, I'm going to be there. I will be there.
Yeah, I hope so. Who's my guy? I'm the one that's been hyping him up. So I want to be the one that's held responsible when he doesn't fuck up. When he fucks up.
Yeah, but
that's my guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's my guy.
There is pressure on him though, because all we've heard is no Nkunku. Since game week 1 to game week 17, that's all we've heard. All we've heard is when Nkunku comes back. When Nkunku's back, come back. Oh yeah, but when Nkunku comes back, I know we just lost to Everton, but when Nkunku comes back, that's all. Even Poch is saying it. He's not even
that's why. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm not here to tell you that he's going to be the savior, but do I think he's going to score goals that other people are not scoring? Yes, that's what I'm saying. So like Conor Gallagher is getting in these situations in the box and just hitting them right at the goalkeeper. Like, this kid has an eye for goal. So like, let's see it. Like, he did it. He's done it everywhere he's ever been. Even when he was in PSG as a backup, he did it. So like, let's see it. Yeah, that's all.
No, I hear it. But just before we carry on speaking about the Toney situation, there's 92 people in the house right now. Let's get over 100 in here. Make sure we're smashing the like button. I'm aware of how many likes we're actually on, to be fair, but make sure we are smashing the like button. Let's get to at least 150 likes for today's stream. I think we're only on 30 likes, and that's not good enough. Yeah, that's not good enough. Make sure we're smashing the like button if you're in here. It's very important. It is free, and it does help push the video out further as well. So please make sure you guys are remembering to smash the like button. That is the number one thing. Now we are going to bring in the guests, of course, through the call in. Remember, the link is in the pinned tweet. So let me just quickly change the layout because obviously there's a lot of guys waiting in the back. So obviously, guys, if you are like at your computers right now, just be ready as I'm about to bring you guys in. Big up Elijah as well in the back. Also big up Hanno's coach and big up Samuel as well. So guys, give us literally about 5 seconds and you guys are going to be in the stream. So obviously Elijah and those coach guys, big up. Welcome to the stream. Guys, can you hear me? What's your audio like? Because I know audio wise.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, I can hear you. Yeah, Samuel, I can hear you.
Can you hear
Elijah,
me?
Yeah, Elijah can hear you. And Hanno's coach, can you just give us a little shout or something so we can hear you, bro?
Up the chance all the way.
Okay, nice. Man, just so I know who supports who. Samuel, what team you support? What team you support? So I know this, bro.
Chelsea. Yeah.
So that's up. Yeah, we outnumbered today. Elijah.
Chelsea.
Cool. Wow.
Oh damn. Wow. Okay.
40. Wow. Anyone else on the plane? Anyone else?
Joe, we're coming from.
I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect this.
Well, anyone else?
Boys, appreciate. Nice to meet you guys. All right. Nice to meet you guys.
4 Chelsea fans on one panel.
Not around here, partner.
That's all right.
Not around here.
You want me to dip?
No, I'll take it. Listen, Chelsea, Ivan Toney situation, man. What do you guys kind of think about? Obviously, me, Joe, and Case obviously kind of put our 2 pence in. What's kind of you guys' take on this?
For me, I'm pissed because I don't rate Osimhen like that. He reminds me of a skinny.
Thank you.
He reminds me of a skinny Lukaku. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Oh my God.
He's giving me Lukaku vibes. Yeah. So with me, Toney, I need that link, man. And like, I know Nkunku could play up front, and I know he can link up with man, but I feel like Toney in the box is more of a bagsman than Nkunku. Do you get what I mean? I feel like Nkunku is there to link up with a wide man. Again, with the forwards, I see him more as a 10 and less as a 9. So if we get Toney up front and then Kunku just behind him, I think that would be more deadly than Osimhen and then Kunku. I don't know how you man feel about that, but that's just me.
I know I sound like a hater. I've always said for me, Osimhen isn't that much. He's not that much better than what Lukaku was when he was at Inter, in my opinion. Like what Lukaku was doing at Inter he was dangerous. He was doing what Osimhen was doing. Man was spinning off, breezing down the line. Like he was scoring bangers, scoring in the Fox in the box. His first touch was decent. He's even Lukaku going back to the Serie A now is doing well. Even now, like, and this is what a washed Lukaku that's still signed to Chelsea technically as well. So for me, I'm not saying Osimhen's dead. I think he's still a good player, and I still think he's raw even with how many goals he's scoring. But I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like Toney would be the better suit for Chelsea because even Jackson, yeah. And listen, Osimhen is clear of Jackson, but I think the prototype Chelsea might need at this point is to maybe draw the wingers into the game a bit more. Maybe get Nkunku out wide on the right and let him cut in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because our wingers, we don't have goal scoring wingers. So I feel like Nkunku playing out wide could also be a second option because he won't be a touchline winger. Do you get what I mean? He'll be close to the striker, feed off the striker, and maybe can bag 10 to 15 goals with a handful of assists as well. So maybe this touchline winger stuff, yeah, with Mudryk and Sterling. I mean, we should. I'm not saying we should, but that could be an option to revert away from it. So yeah.
I think Raheem's better on the left. So Nkunku playing like an inverted, the way that Cole Palmer played in the second half of the Sheffield game, where he picked up the ball wide and came inside with the ball a lot. Like that's kind of where you're going to see Nkunku come off the right. The way that he would come off the right, it wouldn't necessarily be like and in that case, majority of the time he plays like a second striker up there with somebody when Palmer cuts inside. So like. I see where you're coming from, but with the way that I'm looking at it is like once again, I kind of brought it up earlier with Toney specifically. Like I'm not against Toney whatsoever. Like, but with Toney specifically, you got to understand he's been out 8 months, bro. Like and Chelsea fans, we need someone to bang now. Like pause. Like, now. So it's like in an Arsenal team, he got a little bit more time to adapt and adjust because they got Jesus.
Yeah, no,
that's the only thing I would say. But you're not wrong. Like Toney would have been a good fit still, but like I disagree about how what you think of Osimhen personally. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Hannah's corner. You was about to say something. What did you think? What's your take on the situation?
I don't think Toney leaves in chance with for Brentford. Worcester's going to Afcon and Plymouth out.
Hold on, brother. Speak a little bit closer to your mic because you're a bit quiet. He's just a little bit. Might be a little bit closer.
Can you hear me now? Better.
Yeah. We can hear you now.
I don't think Toney leaves in chance because Plymouth's out so late into the season. Worcester's going to Afcon, so I think it won't be solved, but I think Arsenal have a better chance than us to sign it. Because why would a 27, 28-year-old sign a 5-year contract at Chelsea? Because it's going to be a long-term contract. Arsenal, there's more chance. And I agree on Osimhen. I think it's just more technical than Lukaku. Like, it's just a better technician than Lukaku.
Fair enough. I mean, he said Osimhen's just a little bit more technical than Lukaku. I think, to be fair, that's a very good point. At the age of 27, 28, would he want to be signing a 5-year contract at Chelsea, who clearly need a few years to get going with a younger squad, or an Arsenal team who looks like they're more capable of winning now? That's a very good point. The only thing I would say is that Brentford also do want Eddie Nketiah for 40 mil as well, which probably plays into Arsenal's hands even more. The fact that Nketiah can go and get first team football at Brentford. Of course, Wissa, AFCON, as you said, and then of course Mbeumo, who's out for quite a long time, which is of course one of those things where I feel like they need a striker there. So whether they whether they aggressively do go for Nketiah, or they just say to Toney, "You're not allowed to leave." We'll have to see. Elijah, what's your kind of take on it?
For me, I have to say that if Ivan Toney goes to Arsenal, I think that's a good idea because Arsenal in the title race, they win the Champions League, and they also have a chance of winning something. Whereas for Chelsea, yes, we still have a chance of winning a trophy, but we're 10th and we ain't in Europe. So I think Ivan Toney going to Arsenal is a great idea. And for me, I think Victor Osimhen is a much better player because he's the type of player that can bully the opposition's defense. And let's not forget that Diego Costa did this when we won the league, where he just bullied our defense, and that's why he was our goal scorer. And that's the type of player that we need. Someone that could just bully our defense, keep the ball, and just score a goal. Because, and yes, we need to have a midfielder that can just pass it, because since Fabregas got the most assists for Chelsea, there's been no midfielder that can just pass straight to the striker. So if we can get a midfielder that can pass straight to Victor Osimhen and he trying to take those chances and score, I think we'll look much better. But I have to agree. I think Victor Osimhen, I mean, his money's just a bit way too much. But I wouldn't mind Ivan Toney, don't get me wrong, but I think him going to Arsenal is a much better idea. So we have no choice but for me, I think Victor Osimhen will be a better option for us. I don't know if you guys think, but that's just my opinion.
You see me, yeah? I like my striker, even if they're not scoring the goals, I like them to affect the game. Because I feel like if Osimhen's not bagging, I see him isolated. I see him getting phased out the game. And this is in the Serie A as well. Imagine coming to the Prem. So, I rate Toney more than Osimhen. Even if we don't get Toney, I'm looking at like an Ollie Watkins, done it in the Prem. You know, he's a I wouldn't say he's as technical as Toney, but he's got some technical ability. So that's like my type of striker.
Yeah, I hear it.
Let me ask you something, Samuel. Did you get to watch Osimhen last year?
Yeah.
He's a total. He looks like a totally different player comparatively from this year to last year, in my opinion. You want to know why? Yeah. They switched their manager that they've had for the last 3 years. This recent year, and Napoli in itself, like the team itself, hasn't done as well. Like in an overall sense, the team itself.
Yeah, they've not been great.
If you watched them last year, he was exactly what you're thinking. He was involved in everything. So it's a little bit different. It's just a little bit different for me to say like he could get phased out. Like, yeah, right now in this team that he's playing with, where it's Varadona and him or Inshallah, well, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But specifically, if you watch these games and watch him in these games, he is the link-up man. He is where everything comes back. They hit the ball over the top to him. He is the one that is winning the ball in the air and linking up with people. So to me, if you look at what he's doing this year, yes, you're right. There is games where he's a shadow. But last year, this guy was everything and everywhere, bro. Like he was something else. I mean, he ended up in the Ballon d'Or discussion. Like I think he ended up making 9th in Ballon d'Or. Like he was something else last year. So I mean, I don't disagree with you that Toney is a better link-up man, though. That's the thing. I don't disagree with you with that.
I hear that.
Can I ask you guys something?
Go on.
Do you think that both these strikers want to come to Chelsea right now because we're 10th and we're getting worse and before we get better? So do you think that both these strikers want to come to Chelsea? Because I'm worried that they won't.
You see, I don't think they're dying to come to Chelsea, but I feel like when the money comes on the table, then I think it'll be hard for at least one of them to refuse. I don't think it'll be. I think Toney will be. I think Toney's the type of guy to refuse an offer because, he's. I don't know how to explain it. But I don't think he's that type of personality to come for the money. If you know what I mean.
No, I hear it. I think I think it's clear that Arsenal in a better position, and I think Chelsea is more so what Chelsea need. I think the striker isn't even. I think a striker is not one of Chelsea's major problems, if I'm honest.
No.
I think there just needs to be more goals across the front line rather than just the front man actually getting the ball in the back of the net. As you said, Jackson has 8 goals, probably should have about 12, 13. But
Lineup's out, by the way.
Yeah, the lineup's out. I've got it for you.
Oh, the lineup's here. So, guys, before we get to the lineup, there's still 110 people in the house. Make sure we're smashing the like button as well. And of course, we're just gonna have a look at the lineup now. So bear with me while I we'll just keep the conversation going while I'm getting the lineup on the screen so everyone can see it now.
Josie playing full centre backs again.
Yes.
Oh, this man just gonna kill me. This man just gonna kill me.
Only one change to the lineup.
And
Yeah. Mudryk for Enzo.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only change.
The lineup's still loading on my. It's still loading here, but can anyone in the chat just put the lineup in? Just someone can tap the lineup in on the chat in the chat so we can see. Big up King Winter Soldier, by the way. Sorry, give me a second. Big up King Winter Soldier as well, who's just become a member of the channel as well. So big up yourself and appreciate you for joining the gang, of course. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, as I said, if you now want to join any stream, you now have that privilege. Obviously, prioritize comments and yada 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 and all that good stuff. And obviously, shouts at the end of the stream. So big up yourself, King Winter Soldier. I've been a long time supporter of the channel. I've noticed that as well. Joe obviously has put out the lineup. Petrovic, Disasi, Badia Shield, Thiago Silva, Colwill, Caicedo, Gallagher, Enzo, Sterling, Palmer, and Jackson. Quite a strong team still. That's quite a strong team. And Newcastle.
The strongest we can put out, minus Nkunku.
Yeah, he's on the bench again.
Newcastle, I feel like they've gone quite strong as well. Newcastle gone. Dubravka, Kraft, Lascelles, Botman, Livramento, Miley, Bruno Guimaraes, Longstaff, Gordon, Wilson, Almiron. Apart from Isak, that's like full strength.
Both teams
they
want to
didn't play Trippier.
That's the
You
thing.
man have Port Vale / Middlesbrough in the
Trippier,
final.
no Joling.
Why? You man have a golden ticket to the final. Whoever wins this,
I'm told there's no Joe Linton, there's no Trippier.
Jordan is injured. Jordan's injured, Casey. He got injured.
Is he injured? Oh.
Yeah, and then the other one was who's the other? The center back, Shar. Shar
got injured as well.
Yeah, Shar got injured. Trippier. So Trippier is the only one I'm guessing on the bench.
Yeah.
For this lineup, this is a sackable offense for Poch. Like, how are you doing this again, bro? Four centre backs.
Let me tell you why, bro. Let me tell you why. Okay, let me tell you why.
Bro.
All right. Well, we don't have a healthy left back currently, other than Matson. All right.
And it does Matson.
That's why
he doesn't play Matson. He doesn't even play Matson at left back. Second thing is Gusto is currently coming back from that injury, and we know how this pussyo deals with these injuries. Like, we should have saw 20 minutes of Nkunku this last weekend, and we did. He was sitting on the bench, didn't even get 10 minutes onto the pitch. We should have saw that shit, though. We should have saw that because he needed to get game time on the pitch. He didn't want to risk it. This guy's a pussy. Plain and simple.
I think just like this whole De Bruyne coming back, for Man City, it's kind of like not the same effect, but it's what Chelsea kind of need to do as well. They kind of need to, because it's going to be good for not only the players on the pitch, but the whole club, like you said, Poch has been saying it. So, of course, the backroom staff are thinking it, once we get Nkunku back. But so, like, it's just going to be him coming onto the pitch might be the lift, the crowd, just everyone, the people at home, the fans at home, you lot all need just to see him on the pitch can give, just to see him on the pitch and be like, yeah, he's back now. Like, he's back in the flesh for even a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it might be. That I think that needs to happen sooner rather than later. Because you don't want it to happen today.
According to what Poch said in his press conference, it's supposed to happen today. According to what he said in his press conference.
You're playing Newcastle. See, you could be 2-1 down and you're bringing them on, and it's not the right environment. You know, I think it needs to be.
I think
like
that's the exact environment that he's going to bring him on. Because we were up 2-0 against Sheffield United and he didn't bring him on.
Yeah, that's what he should have brought him on. So that
exactly, you know, that's exactly my point.
I mean? Not when you could be, because you know how Newcastle are. It can get scruffy, and who knows, he might not even bring him on if it's getting that type of scruffy. Because you know how Bruno can get, and all of these lot can get long staff. These lot can get into challenges. They can get into challenges, and then Kunku, it might not be the right environment for him to come back yet again. So now we're waiting on the weekend for you to, you know, for Nkunku to see minutes. It's a bit just getting dragged out now.
So just guys, obviously, just to pop in, I've got literally another 3 in the background waiting. So I'm gonna have to substitute you guys out very, very soon. Is there anything any of you three wanted to say kind of before you guys head out? Obviously, Hannah, I know you had to go and change your setup, so I know obviously you didn't get to say too much. What did you quickly want to say before obviously we swap the members out and get the ones who've been waiting?
Off topic to Carabao and everything. I need you, Mons. I need you to bet Arsenal. I need, please, and I need you to win the league. I need you. I can't deal with Arsenal winning the league, and City winning the league is just boring. I need you guys to win the league. That's the last thing. And we probably won't win this game. I'm going for penalties. We go through. Optimism. That's my optimism.
All right. Well, fair enough, man. I appreciate you as well, man. And thank you. I see you supporting the channel as well. So big up yourself. Samuel, is there anything you wanted to say before you jump out? I also get a score prediction as well. Like obviously, I know it said he's saying penalties. What's your prediction? Who are you telling me?
1-0 Chelsea. I think it will be a corner, and I think Badia Shield will score.
Badia Shield, yeah. Okay. 1-0. Fair enough. And obviously, love for jumping on the channel as well, man. And obviously spreading your bit of wisdom on there as well, man. I appreciate that. Elijah, are you telling me? What's the score?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 1-1 draw and hopefully Chelsea to win on penalties. So yeah, so fingers crossed. Really good, hoping a really good performance, and let's just go out there and take this seriously, because if we don't win this trophy, then we could be in serious trouble. So yeah, and plus I'm gonna be live on my channel later on to do the live watch along.
Okay, cool. So guys, make sure you go subscribe and head over to Elijah Talks Football in a little bit as well. Samuel and Hannah, is anything you guys want to shout out? Anything? There's enough people in here. So.
If anybody needs, by the way, I just want to throw this out there. If anybody actually needs to watch the game, you'll just go to Jimmy Spliff TV, and there'll be a Discord link in Jimmy's YouTube channel that will have a link directly to the game, so you can watch it. I'm personally doing it, so
cool.
Figured I might throw that out there.
Yeah. Anything you guys want to shout out, Samuel and Hannah? Anything you guys want to shout out? Any tags?
Oh, just up the Chelsea, innit? Up the Chelsea.
I'm tired of it. You man, just get out of here, man. You know, God bless, and obviously enjoy your game, man. Big up, man. Them, yeah.
Thank you.
Love.
Correct, Marcus.
Cool. So let's bring in the others as well. Let me just obviously take out Hannah and take out Elijah. And let's bring in the guys themselves, obviously Assad as well. Look at this, Assad with the man, the people. Uncle Apple, big up as well.
Assad, show face. I got a question for Assad. Show face.
And we've got Ed as well, obviously. So yeah, we've got Assad, Ed, LB, and Uncle Anfield Rose, obviously 4 long-term supporters of the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously very familiar with all of you, as you guys all know. So yeah, man them. I know there's 4 of you, but what you man telling me, man? What you man telling me? How you lot been?
Yeah, been good, man. It's an honor to be in your show again, big man. Sorry, big man. Go to. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's an honor to be in the show, man. It's an honor to be in the show, man, and just pass through and say a few things, man. But big up to you, man. Working extremely hard as usual still. You know what I mean? You know the team they got, brother.
Come on, man. Big up Uncle Anfield Rods. Obviously, difficult result on the weekend. So, you know, I know we're still, you know, taking some little bit of battle damage, but, you know, we're there. Obviously, LB, we telling me, how you been?
I've been good, bro. It's been a minute since I've been on, man. I remember the last time I came on, it had to be, I think it was last season, bro. Literally just before we played you, I bottled it at Anfield, bro. So
Yeah,
it's,
I
it's
remember.
it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute still, but I'm blessed, bro. How you been?
Hey, listen, we're alive. I'm still breathing. So you know what I'm saying. So as long as
And you know
we're
what?
alive,
It's mad, yeah, that the last time I came on, it was literally just before we played you. And who have we got this weekend?
exactly.
Yeah,
It's
innit?
crazy.
Tony,
It's
Hey,
mad.
Tony Wright. Tony Wright.
Trust me, fam. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
this time, obviously, circumstances a bit different. Now we're as good as you now.
Mm.
So now we're in a
Yeah,
similar position now. So it's not us being lingering in seventh place. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see up which way the direction goes. And obviously, Ed, obviously, of course, you know, Man United. I know you paying your good money to suffer week in, week out. What are you telling me?
Hey, it's been a good week. Been a good week. I didn't see an L. I'm taking that one.
Yeah, 100%. Fair enough, man. I don't even like you anyway, man. But listen, man, them Chelsea is the topic right now. Chelsea versus Newcastle. How do you kind of see that game going? Obviously, we've got a few other games to quickly just run through, which probably won't take too long. But yeah, how do you kind of see this game going? Because I think Chelsea Newcastle is probably like the main event, I'd say, of the Carabao Cup this in this midweek. What are you man telling me with this one? I've got the lineups as well, by the way, which I'll bring that up.
You go first, man. Who's going
Well, you
first?
know, anyone.
You go first, Alfie.
Do you know what? Yeah, I've got a sneaky feeling that Chelsea are gonna go through. You know, I don't know what it is, but I look at Newcastle and I just feel like their squad, not their starting 11, but their whole squad is just so deflated, especially after their Champions League exit and the injuries that's piling up as well. Chelsea, you know, they've got Nkunku coming back in. Obviously, I know he suffered. Obviously, I know he's been injured, but you saw in pre-season how he literally just lifted that whole squad. Obviously, we can say, oh, it's only pre-season, like rare tear, but look at what he done for Jackson in pre-season. Because you know what Chelsea fans were saying? I was hearing Baby Drogba and that. It's crazy. So do you know what I mean, man? I don't know, man. I got a sneaky feeling that Chelsea are gonna go through tonight, man. As much as I'd love Newcastle to go through.
I want to be on the record that I never called him Baby Drogba.
No, it's not even. It's not. You know, it's not even usual.
I'm just saying. Look, I just want to be on the record that I never did that. Okay.
There was
I know, but it's Twitter, man. You know, Twitter, man.
And then man there.
Them man there on Twitter.
That's my favorite player you're talking about. You know, I gotta make sure I hold it down. You know.
I don't know.
This is the lineup, though, man. So you can now see it. So there's the lineup. Yeah, I'm saying
they're going strong. They're going strong, man.
Bro, this is their only shot at silverware. This is their only shot, in my opinion.
I know, it's crazy.
So yeah, I'll be real. If these man scum a Carabao Cup,
good shot at it too. It's a good
this
shot
is what's gonna happen. This is what's
they
gonna
have
happen.
to, man. They have to go strong.
Pool Chelsea final, yeah.
I can see this. So I can see this season going a way where City, Arsenal, and Chelsea are fighting for this title. Yeah, two of the three aren't winning this league, obviously, because only one person can win the league. Second and third, it is likely they walk away from this season trophyless, and then Chelsea just walk and go, "Hey, let me just take this Carabao Cup. Let me hold this Carabao Cup."
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the Chelsea fans, after suffering all season, walk away with a trophy, just kind of like Man United did. So I don't know, man.
How much pain that would bring? You know how much pain that would bring Spurs fans?
Oh, can you man hear me?
Like, it would bring so much pain to Spurs fans. It would be so glorious. Like, they would be like, how did Pochettino do that with Chelsea? Get a trophy with Chelsea and then never get a trophy with us this entire time. He did it in his first 6 months.
Because Ange wanted to, because listen, Fulham, I still can't believe that Ange got knocked out like early doors. Like everyone seems to forget.
Like real early.
Do you know who another dark horse is in this competition as well?
Everton.
I'd say West Ham, because you see how West Ham have gone and won oh my days, what's that trophy?
You don't want to give them credit, but Everton's dark horse. You don't want to give them credit, but they're a dark horse.
I nearly called I nearly called it the Confederations Cup. Wait, what's the truth? What's it called again? What's it called?
Europa Conference League.
Conference League. I nearly called it the Confederations League. That's why I nearly called it the Confederations Cup. That's how you know it's just, yeah. Listen, but because they won that cup now, I feel like West Ham kind of have a little bit more know-how than the rest of the so-called dark horses in the competition.
I still feel that West Ham can be inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? They can pull off.
Yeah.
Very.
But in terms of an off one game, because bro, they knocked out Arsenal. Like, why is everyone forgetting they knocked out Arsenal?
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
You know what it is?
Like,
you know what?
Yo, Kudus Bowen is a good winger combo. Like,
bro,
if you were to rank Kudus Bowen,
who's trying to buck that? Who's trying to really buck Kudus and Bowen? Really? And
like,
Quater.
if you rank Kudus and Bowen in like like top winger pairings in the league, they're probably top 3 or top 4.
I'd say so. Casey, what you was gonna say something? What was you?
No, I was just saying, like, obviously West Ham, like, it's great that they knocked us out the Carabao and that. They're good. They're a good side, but I feel like for me, it's the consistency thing with West Ham. West Ham can look good one game and then just look like a completely different team the following week. It's sometimes even a couple days down the line. So I get that they can, and maybe this might work out for them in cup competitions because it's like the inconsistency of when you're playing games. You may be able to turn up every month or so.
We saw what they did last year in the Europa. Like, this is another opportunity.
Yeah, they were
for these
stinking
guys.
in the league.
This is another opportunity for these guys to scoop up another trophy. They think that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably playing for this at this current moment of the year.
Yeah,
like this is what they want.
Remember,
you're probably going to get a strong lineup tomorrow, Mons.
But I just think, you know what it is. You know what it is. West Ham has got a good side at the end of the day, but as we've alluded to, it's the inconsistency. Listen, on their day, West Ham can beat most of these teams. You know what I mean? In the league and in cups, they can beat most of the teams. But what isn't they is the consistency of turning out good results at the end of the day. Like that, Hamid Kudos and everything. He's a good player. Gerald Bowen is a good player. Is it Quater? Good player. Yeah. But it's just getting that consistency where they can sort of say that, right, you know what, we're going to put sort of like 10 games, 10 game runs in the day where we're going to win. Whether it's in a cup game or whether it's in the league, we're going to win. And they can't seem to do that. So really and truly, on certain days, they are there for the taking against anyone. Do you know what I mean? They've struggled against teams in the league. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking for West Ham. I'm looking for that consistency that they can sort of like they can pull off. You know what I mean? Obviously not tomorrow.
You can kind of just look at the last 2 games though, right? They won 3-0 last game, and the game before they lost 3-0.
Yeah, that's
but you guys, guys, we're not asking West Ham to win a league game. You don't need consistency to win a cup.
You just need to get through
the cup. They could potentially do it.
Yeah, that's what I said. These man could. That's why these men won the Conference League because, and in the Conference League, these men were battling relegation. Like, you know what I'm saying? These man, I said, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Make sure. Hey, I said, hey. Hey, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. But yeah, no. Of course, I feel like with West Ham, the fact that they are inconsistent, it just works into their hands when it comes to slightly smaller competitions like this because they can just kind of turn up on the day, give it their all, and then maybe in the Prem the next week they can take their foot off. Not saying they will take their foot off intentionally, but they can lack their quality next game because they're never going to win a Premier League title. Do you know what I'm saying? They're probably looking to go get another European spot at best. Yeah.
Any European spot at that.
Any European they're the classic cup team. They're the classic cup team, right?
I think the only way they go
that's what they care about. They're going to care about their cup games.
Say that again, Albie?
I think the only way they get through is if Liverpool put out a weak inside. It's at Anfield, isn't it?
Yeah, it's at Anfield, yeah. But that's what Arsenal did. Arsenal put out a weak inside, and these man felt the bubbles, bro. These man felt the bubbles. I don't want to.
They will, bro. If we start problems, bro.
If we dash out a dead team, yeah, I can't lie.
You will because you'll
I
be
don't-
more focused
Stop
on
thinking
us.
about Arteta,
You
bro.
will,
He's thinking
because
about
Kwanzaa
you'll be thinking about us on the
Canate.
weekend, bro.
I don't think Liverpool can do that though. After having such a performance they had, on the weekend at Anfield, they can't now come and risk, maybe another defeat
Good
at
point.
Anfield. Because let's get it right.
Wait,
If West,
defeat?
like we said, if
Defeat?
West Ham
Wait,
don't turn
what
up,
defeat? What defeat? What another? Where's another?
wait. I said I chose my words. I chose my words wisely. I
Hey,
said
hey.
risk
Yeah,
another.
but you said another. Where was the defeat at Anfield
Oh,
this season?
okay, another poor performance.
Yeah,
then,
you
because it
didn't
felt
choose
like
your words wisely there.
I mean,
it felt like a defeat. To Liverpool fans, they were telling me it felt like a defeat. So that's sorry, that's what.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is true. That is true.
But what
I did Virgil crying like it was a defeat still.
Klopp can risk another shit show at Anfield and then have to rely on these players to now turn up against the mighty Arsenal. So I don't know if it's going to be exactly weakened, but some players are going to have to play in and show like
what a death row for Liverpool this week.
Certain men are going to
They
have
had
to play
a rough game against
work.
United, then they got West Ham, and then they got Arsenal.
Let's just get one thing straight. The performance wasn't great at Manchester United, but we didn't play badly. We was bad in front of goal. So again, and for me, United was so bad that I don't think Liverpool players. I think the six and the back line and Alisson, they have nothing to do all game. So I don't even think much energy was wasted. It's more the attackers for me. They're the ones stinking out. That's why
I mentioned.
We're talking real bin juice performance from that front four. Real bin juice.
Yeah, let's not talk about Diaz, bro. Let's not talk about Diaz.
We're not. As long as you don't speak about Martinelli, I won't speak about Diaz. And then we're
He's been stinking. He's been stinking, bro. So I try to have that conversation.
Martinelli,
yeah,
but
listen,
been stinking, bro. So,
but Obi, hold on, just for a second. Assad, you've had a lot to say over the. You must today. You must.
Yeah, Chelsea win today.
You must today.
Let me put the volume up for this, Assad. Let me hear the volume.
A little bit louder.
Chelsea. Hang on. Chelsea will win today. Definitely.
Definitely
win today.
Assad, brother.
And then they'll show up at Wolves and pull a stinker out. That's what's going to happen.
You realize,
we'll win today and pull a stinker out at Wolves on the weekend. That's what will happen.
Assad, when we spoke about West Ham losing 5-0 and then winning 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I see Chelsea. In the same lens. You man will look good one day, and then the next day, I don't even know what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, act like they never played together the next day.
I'll tell you what happened today, Today, Chelsea will win today. Then on Christmas, on Sunday, Chelsea are the only team that are playing, innit? So they're playing Christmas Eve.
No, you're losing. You're losing.
Blatant. That's the obvious too.
We'll win today, lose the Wolves.
Saying they're gonna be a bit too lit from the Christmas party.
Easy loss to Wolves. Like we already see it coming. The loss to Wolves is coming. We know it. We'll win today.
Is it home or away?
Away.
Yeah,
you're done.
Away to Wolves.
My stadium. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Hey,
can't leave money with less GA than months.
But I can't lie though. I'm being real, I don't care about the league no more. Innit? That's me personally. I don't care.
You're not allowed to care. I said you're not allowed to care about the league. It's not your choice. You're not just by choice throwing the league away. You're not allowed.
Listen. I got 5 Prems. You got 1. So I don't think you can tell me about this.
Listen, we got 19 titles, man. Quiet yourself, man. Calm and relax, man. We got 19 titles. You man's hold on. You man's out there. You'll start pushing up your chest up today since 2003. Remember, I said, brother, you're a veteran out of this, brother. So mine on the side.
You have 1 Premier League.
All right.
You are veteran. You have 1 Premier League. I'm not veteran.
I know, Aslan, it's just getting a bit boring of that one now. Aslan, the 1 Premier League is a bit boring now. I need new jokes. Like, what? How about look? How about this? I'm older than Chelsea football. I'm older than you lot, club.
You know what I mean?
I like that one.
You got your first title in the day in 1955, and it took you nearly 50 years to get your next title.
Bro,
they went
5 It took you 30 plus, bro. It took you 30 plus. You took you 30 plus years. What are we talking about?
30 years, no, not 30 plus. 30. It took you, man, 49 years.
Wait. Can someone fact check that? It took you, man, 49 years to win.
49 years.
Let me tell you, it took you 33.
No,
I
no,
were on
just
20. I were nearly on
Oh,
20. You
right.
need to keep it
It
together.
was longer than Mons was alive. What are we talking about?
Huh?
wait, hold on.
This
What's
chat-
worse? Wait,
this
what's
chat's
worse?
for no reason.
49 or 33?
Bro, they're both.
Who cares,
Charles,
man?
know
Who
what
cares?
one's
Like,
worse.
it doesn't really matter.
No.
Doesn't really
It's
matter.
long.
No,
It's
hold
still,
on.
like
Hold
you
on,
act
hold
like
on.
30
Wait,
years
man,
is like
man,
between 30 and
I'm
49
not
makes a
saying
difference.
No,
You
man,
still
man,
waited
man,
30 years.
man, them. You know, certain man don't even live to see 50. So I don't want to talk about 50 and 20
Certain
and
man
30
don't live to
years.
see 33, fam. What are you talking about?
Bro, and first of all, it wasn't
Can't relate
33,
to
it
these
was 30.
conversations, man.
So, bro, there was
Oh,
a
33
20.
is a whole dad.
How about this? How about this?
30.
How about this? Arsenal are 19 years without a Prem today, now, right now. So that
Oh, that's dead.
19
That's dead, man.
years is that. So you see that
No,
19
leave
years.
Arsenal alone.
How can you add?
Leave Arsenal.
Hold on. So no, guys, let's just do some maths here. Arsenal's time without a Premier League and Liverpool's time without a Premier League equals exactly what Chelsea went without winning the title.
Yeah,
49.
That's a long time ago, man. Who cares? That's 100 years ago.
See, you see how you switched it though? How we had to switch it? It goes from winning a title to winning a Premier League. Like when did the Premier League? When was the Premier League inception? 92, right?
All right, cool. Fair enough. The name changed, but the name also changed in 2016.
And the format as well. So that's how it's just name only.
And the format.
You know, just
Don't
say
do
like,
that.
listen,
The entire format changed.
I got 30
listen,
league titles, man. Like, I got 30 league titles.
Can't relate, man. Can't relate to this.
This is a dead conversation, anyways.
Listen, all I'm saying, I'm not glorifying 30 years without a Prem, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys look at 30 years back dates,
Months.
Hold on. That 30 years, hear this one. There's two things. That 30 years back dates from 89. So 89 was Liverpool's last Prem, yes or no, guys, right?
90.
It was 99.
Well, yeah, 89, 90, that season, right? That season, right? Cool. Yeah. So again, that was before the Premier League was the Premier League when it switched to 93, 94, right? Guys, right?
Okay.
So when everyone goes, oh yeah, 30 years about a Prem, you're actually saying 30 years about a league title because the Prem was in it. So what I'm saying is,
That's fair.
Bare semantics.
hold on. You guys, hold on. You guys know where I'm going with this. Why is everyone backdating from before the Prem was started, but then you don't want to count the 19 before that? But you're backdating to our last Prem, which was before the Premier League format changed. So another one is
3-year difference, bro. You still 27 years until you want a Premier League. Like,
yes, that's fine. Then say 27. That's fine. Say 27. And why do Man United fans sing 20 times Man United?
Because it sounds
why don't they sing 13 times Man United? Why don't they do that?
But it suits their agenda, innit? That's why they
right. So until I
Well,
start hearing
this dead conversation.
United, anyway, just because we weren't alive, don't mean it didn't happen. Don't blame me. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. You know what I'm saying? We have the most trophies in English football. Please respect my team. Please respect my team.
You know what's funny, yeah? The fact that Liverpool have the most trophies in England, you have 6 Champions Leagues, and no one calls you the biggest club. That's what everything I need to know about you, innit? That's what
I don't claim the biggest club. We don't claim the biggest club, though. We don't claim the biggest club.
You have all that history.
Because you know what it is? You see biggest club. Man, you see biggest
debatable,
club.
though. It is debatable. You can have a debate.
Yeah. We're in the argument, bro. But do you know why I don't claim biggest club? Because it's not like there is no trophy. There's no trophy that says biggest club. There's no trophy that says biggest club. That's not silverware to me. That's a Man United fan thing. We're the biggest club in England. Okay, well done. Like that don't mean nothing to me. You're the biggest club commercially. Do I make money off of Manchester United? Do I have stocks in? Do stocks go into my account? Am I an investor? No, it doesn't make me no money. It means nothing to me. Size. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing. You think Man City care about Little City? Little City? You think that man care when they're winning trebles? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a damn. If you're winning titles, trust me, the size of the club, you don't care. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool are a massive club. As long as my club's a massive club, I'm cool with that. I don't care about being the biggest club. Man United always say they're the biggest club because that's all they have left. That's all they have right now. That's all they have left.
Big facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? So even listen, Chelsea, I respect your thing. You know what I'm saying? This century, you man are the most successful. So I respect your thing.
Come on.
But please, when it comes to the gaps about a Prem, man, and do your research in it, as Uncle Rod's quite rightly pointed out. But listen, guys, that was a nice segment that we've gone into. But back to Chelsea, you must have a look at this at the lineup here. This is Newcastle's lineup that they've gone with. Gordon left wing, or Gardan, Anthony Gardan, Callum Wilson, Almiron, Lewis Miley, Guimaraes, Longstaff. Obviously, the back line speaks for itself because that's pretty much who they got fit, apart from Trippier as well. I think Gordon gets a little bit of joy today. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I think
there is going to be joy for him.
It's gonna be goals. It's gonna be goals.
But I gotta go, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta head out.
Big up, Joe. Big up, Joe.
Big up, man. Big up.
Yeah. Does this lineup hurt Chelsea? Because it could.
Yeah,
like,
I think there's goals in this game, but I just think Chelsea edge it, man. Like I just got a sneaky feeling. I don't know what it is today, but I just feel like
It's at home, innit?
I think it's gonna be about 3-2 Chelsea.
I don't even think it's about Stamford. I don't even think it's anything to do with Stamford Bridge, bro. Respectfully, I just feel like when I look at Newcastle's depleted squad, like I just feel like you're just gonna have that psychological and mental, physical edge over them, to be honest.
They gas out after like 60, 70 minutes. They gas out every game.
You say that, but this Newcastle team beat us 4-1, and everyone told me, depleted. So I'm not counting them out, innit?
Yeah, but I said,
that was at the beginning.
I said, you know what? A couple weeks ago, when people do the depleted thing, I'll be real. I know Newcastle's injuries at one point were nutty, innit? I know the injuries were a bit mad, but you see when Newcastle played their C team and punched up United, and then they played their B team and punched up Chelsea, and then they punched up United 1-0 after that. Do you think man was hearing depleted? Yeah. You think man was hearing we're tired? Man were getting tumped up in the midfield. Man were running hella kilometers, but then the second they lost to Everton, I'm hearing tired, depleted. If you man went and beat bro, Newcastle were better than Everton in that game. They just couldn't score, and then Everton
and they had
PSG. I'm not hearing the tired thing no more, because you wouldn't be saying that if these man won. Like, I'm dead. That's dead, bro. Not hearing it, fam. So if I hear depleted again, I swear to God, fam.
It's not me. It's them, innit? It's them.
I swear, bro. What was you gonna say?
Now that's what like, let's say Chelsea win this game, they'll be like, okay, but that Newcastle team had injuries, they're depleted. Like Chelsea don't have 12 injuries ourselves.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, even Liverpool, even our injuries starting to pile up. Arsenal got a couple injuries. Man have injuries, bro. Man have injuries in their team. People aren't gonna City have been without their best midfielder for the whole season. No one cares. Man City.
A man played. De Bruyne played 22 minutes for the first game, and that was it.
Yeah, bro, man trained the first time for the first time this season yesterday. Man trained yesterday. How about this? We missed our best midfielder hasn't played a minute this season. He returned to training this week.
Yeah.
The only time I've seen Thiago is when he's at the hospital with the kids for Christmas. That's the only time I've seen Thiago this season. And with his newborn at Anfield yesterday, his newborn at Anfield prior to the game.
Sunday,
That's the only time I've seen Thiago, bro. Thiago's growing a whole head of hair back, bro. Man has hair again. Like this is 2014.
Yeah, bro. I see a camera shot of Thiago. I couldn't believe he had the Liverpool merch on, fam. I thought this guy was done, fam. I thought you silently removed him, fam.
You know when Ian Wright was like, wait, someone told me you was dead.
Yeah, you know that means. I thought you was dead.
You're saying Machiavelli settings. Machiavelli to get it.
Bro, when you know when Ian Wright was like, someone told me you was dead.
It's when he saw his old coach or his old teacher from school, fam.
Yeah.
But he thought he was dead, fam. I said, I thought he was dead.
No, that was funny, man.
No, bro, this is what I'm saying. So I'm not hearing the injury thing with Newcastle no more. As I said, Wilson's back. You know what I'm saying? Almiron came off injured. He's now back. Fair enough, Joe Linton's a big part of that midfield. But these man are bigging up Longstaff against PSG. They can big him up against Chelsea, innit? So,
exactly.
So yeah.
You know what's gonna hurt Chelsea tonight is their inconsistency certain times of the day, where they can sort of like play a couple of games at the day and they look like they got it together. And then the next games they start playing, and they look like they never play football at all. Do you know what I mean? That's what can hurt sort of like Chelsea tonight. But I do think at the end of the day, Chelsea should have enough to win this tonight. They should have.
I don't know. I think Eddie Howe's a top manager, bro. I think he's a top manager, and what you said multiple times, and I've said to Montel multiple times, if there's two teams in the league that I can look at, if they're at the bare bones, can get a result, it's Liverpool and Newcastle. Cool, Liverpool didn't show it on the weekend, but we know they're known for just digging deep and getting a result. And I think Newcastle was the same. So I wouldn't be shocked if Newcastle went through today. I really wouldn't.
They've
I
got
see-
that though.
I can't see it.
I see that.
Listen, Monts, I got to bounce. I need to have something to eat, man, before I do my next show on that. Listen, bless up to you for letting me come on, man. Bless up to you, man. And bless up to everyone in the panel, man. Big up everyone in the panel. And listen, have a good evening. If you're content creators and everything like that, right, have good shows and that, yeah? Bless up to everybody. Take care, man. Take care.
All right, big up, bro. Make sure you guys subscribe to Unford Uncle Robs. Go get him to 3K. Last thing, just before we do head out, because the game kicks off in about 10 minutes or so. Liverpool versus West Ham. Of course, we'll speak about it a little bit more tomorrow in the midday stream, when obviously Meek, Kaz, and Rob should be there tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune into that. Liverpool versus West Ham. Quick thoughts?
I think you win that comfortably. I can't lie.
Depends on the team you put out, man. I feel like with the injuries we have at the moment, it's quite hard because I know Ben Doak, the guy we usually throw in on the right wing, he's out for the rest of the season pretty much with a knee injury, which is a bit mad. Another, mad injury. I don't even know how it occurred, if it was in training. I don't know. I think it was in training. I don't know.
McAllister's out as well, isn't it?
Yeah, McAllister's injury is worse than they thought. Bro, man had a pin in his knee, so I don't know why man thought he was coming back in 2 freaks. Man had the thing on his knee, and man said, "Yeah, McAllister soon come. Soon go where?"
I thought he had in his knee. Man are telling me he's back in time for Arsenal and that.
He ain't back in time for nothing.
Where's that guy, Gravenberch? Is he injured as well, isn't it?
So Gravenberch wasn't a hamstring. It was like a fatigue thing. I don't know. Like I saw it today.
Yeah, it's
serious to me, mate.
So he's back in training. He's back in training tomorrow.
So I suppose you could have a midfield of Endo,
Jones. It will be Jones.
You could even put Elliott in there, Endo.
It will be Curtis Jones. It will be Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai. It'll be those three on the weekend. If we're talking for the West Ham game, it will probably be Elliott, Endo, and Jones, which doesn't move me really. No, doesn't really move me.
That midfield right there. I'm sorry, Montel.
That's our Europa League midfield. But that's our Europa League midfield, isn't it? So that's the midfield we play in Europa League.
I got a hot take. You see that guy in DM with Taro Endo? I don't think it's that bad, I think he's an easy target for some people. Every time I watch him play, he's not weak. He's good with the ball at his feet. I think he's all right, Endo, for me personally. But
that's a very unpopular opinion. You're one of the few that think that. I think he's not. I think he's limited in it, but he's not shit.
Like he does the basics, innit? He does the basics.
He's a scapegoat. He's your scapegoat when things don't go well.
Yeah.
But for me,
he was probably the best out of the three on against United. He was probably the best out of the three.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
What was you gonna say, Casey?
For me, for what Liverpool need, what I know Liverpool to be, for me, he's just not of the level. But that's not to say that he's shit, like we all just said. I think he's an okay player, but I just think that his ceiling is almost kind of what we're seeing. I don't think he's gonna get much better than what we're seeing now. You know what I mean? So for me, that's okay if he's just going to come in and pop in every now and then. But now he's getting regular starts when people are injured and things. I just don't know if that's the level.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying. So I think my only thing of that, listen, I think Curtis Jones is good, and I rate Curtis Jones. But obviously, when him and Harvey start as the eights, I'm not really a fan of it. Like, you need to pair them with someone who's good enough. If both of them are going to play anyways. Like, listen, I've always wanted Curtis for me to be the starting left centre mid because of how good he's been since the back end of last season. But with Harvey Elliott, I don't know. Harvey Elliott for me off the bench, this season he's been very good off the bench. This season, anyways, like off the bench, he's done his thing.
He's good.
But
he's a good impact player.
As a starting RCM, I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know. As a starting RCM, man, that one does not fill me with all the confidence in the world. It doesn't. It don't move me in it.
Yeah, I hear.
He's good, man.
Yeah, but it don't move me for him to be starting against. For me, Alvarez, clamp. Souček, clamp. Ward-Prowse, clamp. Like them man there. That's because that's probably. I don't see West Ham rotating their midfield like that. I think they're going hammer and tongs in. I think they're going strong personally.
I want Liverpool in the semi-finals, man. I want Liverpool in the semis because in January you can have no stand.
No, we're not on your side. You man have Port Vale, Middlesbrough. Yes, bro.
Wait. So the Carabao Cup those sides.
Yes, whether you man will get, bro. This is what I'm saying. You man, whoever wins this game, it's a ticket to the final. You're in the final.
Wait, hold on. Wait, so if Chelsea win, you're telling me that we get Port Vale, Middlesbrough?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my! Hey, we have to win. Oh my God. Okay, nice. Okay, thanks.
This is what I'm saying. This is obviously, and Everton and Fulham's on the other side for us. So I'm not really trying to do up derby settings, adding that to the schedule. Man, are gonna get
struggled
kicked
against Fulham already.
Nah, Chelsea can't lose, man, because that's embarrassing.
We need this. We need this, bro.
Really
Since Carabao Cup. This is my Champions
League. I've been calling Chelsea Liverpool final.
This is my Champions League. You see how damn bad this is? This is my Champions League.
Listen, in 23-24, it's my Champions League. I need it.
The audacity to say this is Champions, that's crazy.
I'll be real. I need this because I have Arsenal in the FA Cup and the Europa League obviously is going to take its toll, and I want the Prem. So it's like, I know I ain't getting 3 of them. I probably ain't even getting 2. So
I needed this because I need these group of players to win something. These group of players, I need to see their armpits. I need to see armpits. I really need to see armpits.
He needs it.
No, I hear it.
Bro, I'm not letting William Saliba and Declan Rice leave my club without silverware, G.
Yeah.
I'm not having that.
No way.
I'm not having that, fam. It's dead, bro. I need silverware. So I needed this, bro. And that man let me down, innit? But we go again, man.
Why is that? I don't know why that's killing you. Man said I ain't seen man them's armpits. That is
fam. I need to see that.
Lidge that.
Bro, it's been how long since I've seen silverware. I don't care what trophy it is, bro. I need to see armpits, cuz it ain't no joke.
How about this? Christian said it. If this is Salah's last season, Bowen will be my right winger. That will be the one that I need and the one that I want. Yeah, simple as that. I said this 2 seasons ago. I got laughed at. I said, and that's not because we share the same last name. There's no bias there. I generally have been a fan of Bowen for a long time. So
I like Bowen still.
No. If Salah leaves,
yes. So when Salah leaves, you want Bowen to step in.
Yes, I do. Diaby's gonna cost. I can't even tell you how much money Diaby's gonna cost. After 1 season, with 4 years left on his contract, Diaby's gonna cost an arm and a leg, and I
think Bowen's gonna be the same because West Ham have got a little bit of change. They're not Brock, and Bowen's their next price as asset after obviously Declan Rice. So I see close to maybe you're looking at.
He'll be 27. He'll be 27 then, Casey, innit? So that's why
I still think 7 because how many better right wingers that are there than him in the league? Obviously, you're Saka and Salah. Then after that,
I know. I'm just wait. Man, are saying Bowen's on an 8-year Connie. Is it 8 years?
I swear he just signed a new thing. Recently, he signed a new thing, bro.
West Ham are doing up Chelsea. That's mad.
Yeah, done. Huh?
Yeah, 2030.
Well, West Ham are doing up Chelsea contracts.
I think it was just before that ban cut. It was just before that. They banned it to the 5 years.
That was like October. They did like October, innit?
Man, Adiemi, shout me in it. Anyway, man, so yeah, man, let's just kind of end it there. Obviously, score predictions for West Ham, Liverpool. Obviously, we'll start with LB, then we'll go around and we'll finish with me. So
I'm gonna go full-time score 1-1 and West Ham to edge it on penalties.
Ooh.
Is that what you want? Is that what you think is gonna happen? That's too.
Nah, I genuinely think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen.
Jordan Brown says Quater is their next asset and not Bowen. By the way, Casey.
Up for debate.
Remember that they slapped 80 million on his head when they slapped 80 plus on him. Yeah. He's probably worth more now. The fact that he's actually playing well every game.
He's playing every game and he's playing well. Like he's not even.
Yeah. Go on, Asad. Score prediction.
Liverpool West Ham prediction. I'm gonna go Liverpool 2, West Ham 1.
Calm, Ed.
Yeah.
If you lot don't play, if you lot play your Europa team, I think it's gonna be I think you're gonna scrape on pens. You got to scrape on pens still.
Okay, Casey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with LB. I think it'll be 1-1, and then I think either West Ham beat you on pens or they beat you in extra time. Is there no extra time? It's straight pens, isn't it?
No extra time.
Yeah, straight pens.
And yeah, I think they beat you in pens. I think
I
only
think that as well.
I'm not sure. Do you lot want? Is that what you lot want, or is that what you lot think?
No,
it can happen. It can happen. It can happen. Definitely.
It can happen.
They need you deflated, man. They need you deflated for the weekend. That's why.
Oh
my God! How about this? These man want to see Liverpool's first team against West Ham. These man want to see that. That's what they want to see. They want to see extra minutes in the week.
100%. Because, bro, I'm looking at it now. Let's take Salah out of your front three, yeah. So you have Núñez fit, Diaz fit, then Harvey Elliott can play out wide. You got Gakpo, and for me, none of them are firing. So it's like, I don't know if I could put those three on the pitch, say Gakpo, Núñez, and Diaz, and see goals.
Yeah.
I just don't know. So that's why I see maybe one goal. I see you struggling unless Salah comes on and someone with a bit more flair comes on. So yeah, man, I'm all for that. 1-1.
Fair enough.
And I just think Jurgen Klopp, his head's going to be on. I think his head's going to be at the weekend, man. I don't think his head's going to be like too focused.
100. He cannot lose. He cannot lose on the weekend.
He cannot lose to us, bro.
I think Boots were dashed in that changing room on the weekend. So I believe
100. 100.
I believe
ducking, bro. So Buzz Live's having to duck.
I believe Liverpool will draw this game, and I think we win on pens. I don't think we completely wipe the floor of West Ham.
No.
So, and I think some of these attackers are gonna go on and play this game in the midweek and go, hold on a minute, I am good enough to play against Arsenal at Anfield on the weekend. I am good enough to start. I think Gakpo's going to be looking at Darwin Núñez last 4 starts and going, hold on a minute, like I'm good enough to let me prove a point in this week why I should be playing against Arsenal, because Núñez ain't doing nothing.
Right, and
Gakpo ain't doing nothing either, so they're going to want to prove something in it.
Everyone,
you got to remember,
everyone, bar Salah, everyone needs to prove something in that attacking line. So Bosley, Luis Diaz, Gakpo, Núñez, not Jota, he's been injured, but the rest of them, I'm sorry, them 4, everyone needs to step up. Every single one of them needs to step up. So yeah, no one's better than no one at the moment.
James says very rare Liverpool lose at Anfield. I think it's 1 defeat in 50. Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
You man don't lose there. That's what I think. It's a penalty thing.
Yeah. That's what I think. Yeah. And that's why for the weekend, I can't see Arsenal win there either. It's like, it's Anfield. You guys know what Anfield is, bro. Anfield's different. It's not like.
It's different. It's different gravy, bro. I can't even argue that. Yeah. It's different. That's
what hold me back. Because if you deep it on paper, Arsenal should be beating this Liverpool team right now. But it's Anfield. It just has too much with it, man.
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't be. No, not on paper. We shouldn't.
It was the same thing last season when Arsenal were high flying top of the league and we were 6th place and we were out of form coming off the back of, I think it was a draw.
And you battered them. Second half, you battered them.
So it's one of them ones, isn't it? But listen, you lot, big up Ed, you know what I'm saying? Assad and LB, big up you, man, jumping on the street. Anything else you don't want to say? I know the game's just kicked off 4 minutes ago, so I know you guys want to head off.
No, the game hasn't started, Chelsea starts at 8. It starts at 8 o'clock.
Oh, it starts at 8. Minor then, so yeah. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to say before we head off? I don't think anything else you don't want to shout out or not.
No, I just want to say Chelsea,
get the one, innit? The big one on the weekend, man. Just getting ready for it, man. It's crazy. Nervous, man. What will be in it.
So make sure with you at that.
Say that again?
No, I'm saying I'm nervous as well, bro. Like, big game, man. Big game.
Listen.
I'm more worried about going to Anfield than OT.
After the performance we just put in, there are Goonally. There are certain man saying, "You man ain't it." This, that, and the third. This is exactly what I need. You know what you're doing? You're just giving me all the key. You're just giving me all the key.
The football gods are watching.
I need Lee here if they lose once. I need Lee here if they lose.
We're gonna need to start similarly like we did last season, because I think if we get in the same position we was last season, this on the weekend, get out. I think that will be the difference. I think we can see it out now, but I don't know if we can get ourselves into that position again.
Do you know what, Casey? I'm gutted, that Tomiyasu's injured because he
bro,
would have been
gutted.
perfect for Anfield.
He is so important, bro. So important.
He's so underrated. Like,
so underrated,
crazy, bro. But do you know what, man? We honest. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, I can't even. I'm nervous. I'm fucking nervous.
Listen, for the Arsenal fans that are watching and on the panel, I'm gonna say it for you guys. If Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield, you win the title for me. You got it wrapped up.
It's not as clear cut as that.
Not wrapped up. No way.
KDB, I need a 15-point lead, bro, to be confident.
That's a 15 points.
Bro,
I need, bro.
That news.
He knows City's my blood, bro. He knows City's my blood,
bro. Do you know what 15 points is? That's Liverpool at 1920.
I know, but I need
League wrapped up in April. Wrapped up in April.
Right, you sound nervous,
is that news of KDB being back in training sent shockwaves through the entire league. The entire,
bro. I saw the news on Twitter today, bro. I slammed my phone down. You know the upside down. I was like, nah.
The Toney
man was all smiles as well. Man was all smiles.
All smiles like, bro, I'm seeing comps again.
He's coming. KDB's coming to the change room and he's like, hey, how much of a head start did you give these, man? Oh, what? It's only 4 points. It's only 4 points. Say that it's only 4 points. What did bigger last year? Anyway, man, let's get ready for the World Cup, man. That's what KDB's saying. He's like, oh, wow.
You know what it is? I'm told these games like Crystal Palace and that, KDB would have not let this. If he's on that pitch, they are not dropping a two goal lead to Crystal Palace at home. Just know that.
Haaland would be on 25 goals by now.
Bro, do you remember that game away? Like, do you remember that game last season when there was away at Leicester City and he scored that free kick? Bro, I was so certain that was going to end a 0-0.
Yeah. He slapped it 1-0.
Yeah,
I had him in my fantasy.
Didn't do that against Chelsea as well. When he hit it was like a knuckleball free kick against Chelsea. And it just dipped. It was like Sterling's free kick. Bro, I was like, wait. I'm telling you, that's how the conversation went. He's gone, Gaffer. What? So you're playing Guardiola left back and that? What? Are you really taking a piss like that? That's the jokes they're having in the change rooms. Pep's like, guess what? I'm playing Vardy left back. Even one time, I played Ake in midfield. I played Akanji in the pivot. And these men are still only 4 points ahead. That's what these men are laughing about in the change rooms. That's why I said I'm not chatting shit on City's name until man 7, 8, 9, even 7, 8 say. I'm saying 10.
If I beat them home and away in the league, I'll have chat for them, innit? If I beat them home and away. Until then, I'm not saying a word.
That's the only thing I like about all these top 6 fixtures. We've played most of ours away, innit? Most of ours for Liverpool have been away from home. The only ones have been at home. Huh?
Most of ours have been at home.
Yeah, so you man have got to go away for a lot of them. Maybe apart from, I think, the bridge. Apart from the bridge, the rest of you lot is away, and obviously tomorrow's game as well.
Yeah.
So we've still. I'm kind of happy in it. I'm not really too scared about Old Trafford. Old Trafford don't scare me, but yeah, I'm just not happy.
I'm scared of Old Trafford.
I'll be real. If Thiago can stay, for me, it sounds so dumb, but if Thiago can come in and stay fit for at least 10 games, I think that's very important for Liverpool. Especially if we don't recruit properly in January. I know everyone laughs when we talk about Thiago, but he's still the best midfielder on our team. I don't know why everyone just forgets.
But that's like us with Partey.
Yeah, Partey ain't fit, but he's still one of the best DMs in the league. He plays. I don't know why people can't forget that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still a thing. So, go on.
No. What was I going to say again? I forgot what I was going to say. It's come.
No, but yeah. So, as I said, we'll take care, bro. As I said, we'll see. As I said, tomorrow, make sure we smash the like button, people. As I get us all the way to 7.3K subs. We're going to be live tomorrow.
Smash the like button.
We're either going to be live at 2 o'clock after Saeed's show or 12:30. It just depends. It just depends when my brain decides to start working. So, of course, you lot 2 o'clock most likely tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be 12:30, a little bit earlier. And of course, we will be live at 11 tomorrow. So right after the Liverpool game.
Before we go, I had a question for you. So sorry, it's not going to take long, but recently, since the Man United game, I've been watching you on streams there, and you began absolutely battered. So I want to ask you, are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Do you know what it is?
You're a victim, innit? You're a victim.
Are you sure your head's still not hot, fam? Because my head would be hot, fam.
Bro, my head was hot, but I got some sleep, looked at the table, woke up. You know what? 1 point off the top, man. It's in our hands to go take that back. That's where we're at. I realized that was United's cup final.
Bro,
that was their cup final. I deeped it. That was their thing. They were having a party in the changing rooms. So I can hear
the streets were saying, certain man were saying, hold that on streams and that, fam. It's crazy.
Yeah,
after a 0-0 draw.
I said, they'll tell you how these man putting themselves top row like they won. Top row.
I'm seeing man calling Mosquito, fam. I was creasing at once. I'm sorry. They
make names to me and that. So now this is where I've had to reduce a little bit and go, cool. We've got Arsenal ain't no joke in it. So let's just get through that, and then you'll see the real. You might see the I hate these man months, or you might see the Jurgen Quad months. You don't know which one you're gonna get. It depends on the result. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one you're gonna get. So you know what I'm saying. But listen, also Thursday, guys. Thursday 8:30. Make sure you're there. The panel is likely to be Coppish, Troops, Babs, Kears, Casey, myself. Every year we do it twice a year. It's going to be 3 times a year because we have Arsenal in the FA Cup as well. So I think it's going to be 3 times a year. We've got to do that show for the FA Cup. But yeah, make sure you guys tune into that. Leave a comment. Big up everyone as well that's even jumped on, especially the past members. Make sure, guys, I will remember to try and bring back this show on a Monday, maybe at some point. I want to bring back the calling show because today's reminding me how fun it can get, man. Obviously, I just haven't had the time. So yeah, listen, people, it's been another episode of Big Six.
Got to get more often, man.
Yeah, no, bro. It used to be every week. I used to do it once a week, bro.
I know.
You can't do it on Monday, though. You can't do it on Monday. I said it's Christmas for you, though.
No, not this Monday. I said I'm gonna on Mondays. So Monday will probably be the day that I run it on. But that's obviously I usually do the Liverpool All-Star show with Callum, James Redmond, and that. But no one's been available. Monday's just been a bad day for the last 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think maybe in the new year, I'm gonna put on the community page. I'll put out a whole new schedule so the fans can even see the schedule, so you man know what's gonna be what. But everyone kind of knows anyway. We have an evening stream every day. We have a lunchtime stream every day. And obviously, we have the one on Sunday. But I'll make it clearer on the community post. But listen, people, make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And again, it's been another episode of Big Six Bands. We'll see you guys later, and we're gonna end it with our favorite video.
You're proving my point. No, you're proving the point. We're fucking 15th. It's on the We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro.